Okay. I am continuing my reading in the Standard Works, and again, this series is I'm reading the entire Standard Works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, consisting of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading this in order, chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as time goes on. Right now, I am reading in Genesis. Whenever I read in the Bible, I will be including, I will likely be including portions from the Joseph Smith translation, which is an inspired correction or translation of the Bible done by Joseph Smith to restore those portions of the Bible that were lost over time. Not every chapter has Joseph Smith translations in it, but those that do, I will be including them. That I am now in chapter 36 of Genesis. This should be a fairly short one, as it is mainly a genealogy chapter. So let us get into it and see if there are any tidbits of information, of little details that shed light on anything, Anyways, let's just get into it. Chapter 36. The generations of Esau, who is Edom, are set forth. Excuse me. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives, the daughters of Canaan, Adah, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite, and Beshemeth, Israel's daughter, sister of Nebajoth. So 3 wives. 2 of them from the daughters of Canaan, 1 is the daughter of Ishmael. And Adah bare to Esau Eliphaz, and Beshemath bare Reuel. And Aholibamah bare Jewish, and Jalam, and Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan. Okay. Interesting names. So his first wife had 1 son. And the daughter of Ishmael had 1 son, but his second wife had 3 sons. So that's 5 sons altogether. Verse 6. And Esau took his wives, and his sons, and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob. For their riches were more than that they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Okay, so there is a little bit here that, again, we talked about how Jacob was a great company, a great household, just like Isaac and Abraham, but so is Esau. Esau has his own companies, his own herds, and just as Abraham and Lot had to separate because their 2 families grew too big to dwell together, so Jacob and Esau have to separate because their families grow too big together. Now Esau moves to Mount Seir, and I believe that Mount Seir was part of a Canaanite peoples. And so with his marriage to Canaanite daughters, Esau's family kind of gets intermingled with the Canaanites. Anyways, verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau; Reuel, the son of Bethshemesh, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Timon, Omar, Zepho, and Getam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Reuel, Nahath, and Zerah, and Shammah, and Mizah. These are the sons of Bethshemesh, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. And she bare to Esau Jewish, and Jalam, and Korah. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Timon. Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada. And these are the sons of Reuel, Esau's son, Duke Nahath, Duke Zerah, Duke Shema, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came of Reuel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Beshemeth, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Aholibamah, Esau's wife, Duke Jeush, Duke Jaalam, and Duke Korah. These were the dukes that came of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. Now, I'm not sure why they have the name Duke, but in the footnotes it says Duke means a tribal chief. So this is like the sons of Esau each formed their own family unit, and the leader of each family unit was called a duke or a tribal chief. And I find it interesting. See, Ada had only one son, and so his sons became the dukes. Beshemeth had only one son, and so his sons became the dukes. But Aholibamah had 3 sons, and so her sons were the dukes, not their sons. That's an interesting little note there. Verse 20. These are the sons of Seir, the Horite, who inhabited the land, Lotan, and Shobal, and Zibeon, and Anah, and Dishon, and Ezer, and Dishan. These are the dukes of the Horites, the children of Seir in the land of Edom. And the children of Lotan were Hori and Hemim, and Lotan's sister was Timnah. The children of Shobal were these, Alvan, and Manahath, and Ebal, and Shepho, and Onam. And these are the children of Zibeon, both Ajah and Anah. This was that Anah that found the mules in the wilderness as he fed the asses of Zibeon his father. And the children of Aner were these, Dishon and Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah. And these are the children of Dishon, Hemdan and Eshban, and Ithran and Keran. The children of Ezer are these, Bilhan and Zavan and Achan. The children of Dishan are these, Uz and Aran. These are the dukes that came of the Horites, Duke Lotan, Duke Shobal, Duke Zibeon, Duke Anah, Duke Dishon, Duke Ezer, Duke Dishan. These are the dukes that came of Hori, among the dukes of the land of Seir. Okay, so this is the genealogy of the people of the children of Seir, the original inhabitants of Mount Seir. And you'll note that Aholibamah and Anah are listed in the genealogy. So this is giving the genealogy kind of Esau's wives. This is their families. So we continue, verse 31. And these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. And Bela, the son of Beor, reigned in Edom, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. And Bela died. And Jobab, the son of Zerah of Basra, reigned in his stead. And Jobab died, and Husham of the land of Temani reigned in his stead. And Husham died. And Hadad, the son of Bedad, who smote Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Avith. And Hadad died, and Samlah of Masrekah reigned in his stead. And Samlah died. And Saul of Rehoboth by the river reigned in his stead. And Saul died. And Baal-Hanan, the son of Achbor, reigned in his stead. And Baal-Hanan, the son of Achbor, died. And Hadar reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Pau. And his wife's name was Mehetebel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. And these are the names of the dukes that came of Esau according to their families, after their places by their names: Duke Timnah, Duke Alva, Duke Jetheth, Duke Aholibamah, Duke Elah, Duke Pinon, Duke Kenaz, Duke Teman, Duke Mibzar, Duke Magdiel, Duke Iram. These are the dukes of Edom, according to their habitations in the land of their possession. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites. Wow. A lot of names there, but I do have to mention one thing. And I've talked about the book of Jasher before. And you'll note, none of the kings listed for the kings of the Edomites are given in the genealogy of Esau or the genealogy of the Horite. And the reason that the book of Jasher gives for this, I can't remember the full reason. It's been a while since I read the story, but the book of Jasher does give a more detailed account of Esau and his descendants. I don't necessarily trust everything it says, but considering that the Edomites and the Israelites became very antagonistic towards each other later on, there is something to it that there was a antagonistic stuff. According to the book of Jasher, from the time of Esau and Jacob, the two families hated each other. Esau and Jacob did reconcile. I do believe that. But apparently Esau's sons were not quite so forgiving, and they had some issues. And I can't remember the details of what happened. I'll have to look it up, but something happened and they decided that they couldn't have a king of their own people. And so wherever you'll notice, the kings died. This isn't a line of kings that are given. This guy was king. When he died, this guy over here becomes king. Totally different families. And they decided, I can't remember why, so I'll have to look this up later, and we'll see about making another video maybe. But they decided that their kings could not be of their own lineage. You couldn't have a descendant of Esau or a descendant of the people of Seir be kings over the Edomites. They chose foreigners to be their kings, which is why we have this list of a pile of kings that are not related to each other or to the families of Esau or the family of Mount Seir. So I find that an interesting addition from the book of Jasher. But basically, this is just giving us kind of a very, very generalized history of Esau and his descendants. We have his family, his children, and the tribes that they set up. We have the Canaanite tribes that intermingled with them, and together the intermingling of these Canaanites and his descendants became the Edomites. So we have they became their own race, this intermingled race of Edomites. But they had their kings were foreigners. And we're given the list of their kings. So, and we can see that a lot of this information, this takes us in, we have 10 kings listed. This is going to take us all the way down to the time that Israel's coming out of Egypt, a couple hundred years later, at least. So the author of Genesis is adding this in to the record to connect the Edomites at the time that Israel comes out of Egypt with Esau. He's showing us how this descent is. Was this part of the original record kept by Adam and down through Abraham and Isaac? Or was it added by Moses to connect Esau to his time? We don't really know exactly how this worked. So how the record was kept is somewhat of a mystery to us. We know that Moses wrote Genesis. There's a good chance he based it off of an earlier record because we have mention of this earlier record. But how much of it was taken from the earlier record and how much of it was added by Moses, we don't know. And so I find that even these genealogy chapters, I think, are fascinating.